This is a setup demonstration for the Freemax Mesh Pro tank. Inside the box, in addition to the tank itself with one coil pre-installed, you will also find an instruction manual, an extra coil that will be a little different than the one that comes pre-installed. In the tank, when you open it up, you will have one of the dual coils pre-installed. Considering the name of the tank being the Mesh Pro, all of the coils for this tank are mesh-style coils. The backup coil is a single mesh coil. Then you'll also find a spare set of seals for the tank and the mouthpiece, and an extra glass. The pre-installed glass has a 5 milliliter capacity, which can be expanded to 6 milliliters with the spare glass. Now let's take a look at the tank itself. To disassemble the tank, you'll simply grasp the top cap section and the airflow base and twist to unscrew. From here, you can remove the glass section by taking firm hold of the top cap and the glass and twist and pull. To remove the coil, you'll simply grasp the coil and the airflow base and unscrew the coil from the base. For first installation of a brand new coil, you have two options to prime it. You can either manually apply liquid to the exposed wicking ports on the sides of the coil. This one has already been primed and gently used. And you can also apply some liquid to the top of the cotton that you can access through the top of the coil. You'll want to make sure that it's thoroughly saturated before first use, because heat plus dry cotton equals a burnt flavor. And that generally tells you it's time to change your coil, so you probably don't want it to taste like that straight out of the box. Or if you prefer and have a little time to wait, you can simply install your coil dry and fresh out of the box, reassemble your tank, attaching the glass to the top section by pressing it into place, and then taking the coil and airflow base, inserting it and screwing it in, making sure not to cross-thread anything. And then fill your tank and let it sit and saturate for 5 to 10 minutes. To fill this tank, you'll find along the bottom of the top cap there is an area where there's a small red dot. Place your thumb or finger up against the top cap just above the red dot and press away. The top cap will slide back to reveal the fill port. Then take your e-liquid of choice, insert the nozzle, and squeeze to fill. Then slide it shut. Be forewarned, if you do not slide the top cap all the way closed, it will make it so that the tank doesn't pressurize properly, and you are likely to experience leaking issues. If you do have leaking issues, we strongly recommend that you take a look at your top cap and make sure that you're always closing it securely. And that's about everything you need to know for the initial setup of the Freemax Mesh Pro tank.